Hey you guys, welcome back to another Anime Rangers X video, and in today's video, we're going to be showing you how to defeat the new boss event that they have right here for Primal Fusion Limited Unit for the Shiny without Kirito on the team. That sounds crazy enough, it really is, not gonna lie, but you know what? You do not need Kirito. Let's unequip them and let's get the replacement, which would be Crimson Owl. But the thing about this is that it's not gonna be as fast if Kirito is not on, but you know what? It's fine, it is what it is, but let's just get some gear on her and I will show you guys on what to do basically. There was someone on the Discord for Anime Rangers X, the official Discord. They did show that Eto is able to be used to defeat the new event boss, and honestly, it's not too bad. So if you guys want, follow the gear that I'm going to be putting on Eto. And honestly, this is my own little spin. I'm just literally placing whatever I have on Kirito onto her, and then maybe let's just add a land sword, and then right here we're gonna want the Soul of Fire on her, which is going to be replaced by Giorno's, but we can always switch it up with Giorno. He really doesn't need a soul as of right now, only because he's there as a meat shield and also his ability. So these are going to be the gear for the run that I'm going to be doing. It's the same as the one that I was doing previously in my previous video. Same gear, same curses, nothing really changed besides just one unit. And as you can see, Giorno does not have a gear, a soul, so we can imply him with the soul. Let me see what I can give him real quick. The Soul of Steel Ball, I guess. You know what? Let's just give him that one. Lullaby, we're not going to change anything on her. She has all this right here. And like always, you guys can also follow along. You guys can copy whatever I'm doing. And hopefully, you guys have something similar to what I have in terms of traits and also in terms of curses, because curses do play a big part in this game, especially if you're trying to do faster runs. So this is going to be for Yorichi, also for Johnny, for for Umbrella, for Giorno, for Uta, and then for Eto. But this one is not the one that you guys are going to want, so I'm going to be rolling this off, and what you guys are going to be wanting is cooldown and also damage. If you guys can get that, that is perfect. That would be amazing on her for this event boss itself. So with curses, not gonna lie, I don't have the best of luck getting what I usually want. I do have a lot of curse fingers, not gonna lie, but it's just, no. I couldn't get what I wanted, but that's okay. We win some, we lose some, but this also is going to go to show that maybe you don't need the exact same curses as the ones that they show on the Discord, or if you guys are following another guide, you really don't need the exact same build. At least you're able to hold off on your own. It's going to take more time than what it would have been with Kirito, but that's okay. As long as others are defeating the event boss and gaining the rewards, that's all that matters, to be honest. I don't want to keep this, but you know what? It is what it is. We'll keep this. I wanted the timer and the damage, the red one, the damage overall, but you know what? That's fine. We'll take that. We'll see how that does. Hopefully we are still able to defeat this boss even without the damage curse. Alright, so as we load in, we're gonna want to turn off autoplay. You don't want any of your units to be running towards the boss. That's like a red flag, is what I was told when I was trying to do my runs. And the first time I was doing this, but Yorichi, you want it to be on upgrade 3. That is going to be the special number. And then Eto, of course, she's a little bit more costly than Kirito, but that's fine. Let's try to upgrade these other units like Lullaby, Crimson Owl, and Fingernail Saint. That's the one that we're going to be wanting to upgrade. So Lullaby is going to be first. The Crimson Owl, we can probably get her final upgrade once we finish up with the other ones. Only 4, because I just want to be able to have these other units done, and itself Crimson Owl is going to be upgraded without me needing to do anything. So as you guys can see, Uta already is maxed, not too bad. Crimson Owl, let's max her out right now, and then the last one that we can work on is Fingernail Saint. It's not going to be too bad whatsoever. And then we're going to start with the whole lullaby and selling and placing and selling and placing type strategy. Hopefully this works. It should work. I've seen him do it a faster time, and I also, if you guys want, I could do other guides for how to get characters. I mean, it's kind of simple, and you know, there's a lot of guides out there, but if you guys want refreshing videos of it, I can also do that. I have been working on the update as well, getting the Prodigy, getting Cell, getting Trunks, getting everyone basically. So I'll post a video of an overview update on who you guys should be grinding for, what to be doing for the update, and also there is a new meta grind that you guys can be doing for rerolls, for stat boosters, which honestly stat boosters are a game changer in this game, not gonna lie. So there's a lot that I can release the video later on today for that as well. But now let's start doing the deleting and the placing. Owl Judgment, I forgot she has an ability. Oh my goodness. Honestly though, it's nice to look at, but it does waste time. I would be like selling and placing a lullaby right now, but you know what? We got to see a cutscene. That's pretty cool. Now let's get back to deleting and basically placing Uta. And thankfully everyone is maxed on who you want to max out already. And yeah, for lullaby, just like in my previous video, like I said, my magic number for lullaby is 11.7, and then she's going to spawn in once again, and that is because the curse that I gave her is amazing for this. So it's a really it's a different cooldown, and a lot of people's are different. Maybe yours is not 11.7, maybe it's more lower, maybe it's more higher, but you know what, that's fine. And also capitalist because it's cheap. You know, the whole reason is that she's cheap to place. I've seen people comment down on my previous video if Sovereign would work, if Dupe would work. Yes, they will work. They would work, but if you guys don't mind waiting a little longer in this stage, then you know what, that's fine. It's just a lot of people were asking, and I'll tell you, yeah, you know, it does work. Overall, it does work. Let me get rid of this ability VFX, I believe, or cutscenes. There you go. Cutscenes. Let me get rid of this, and now we're going to be able to spam because Eto's Owl Judgment is spammable. It's only 150-second wait time. As you can see, it also does show. It's pretty cool. It shows Eto going into her blood form, and that is amazing. Overall though, we'll keep selling Uta, and we're gonna keep doing this over and over until the boss gets killed. And it is a long time. It does take a while, but you know, if you don't have Kirito, this is a good replacement. Eto is, and also Umbrella Fang was another popular choice that a lot of people did not have because he used to be a battle pass unit. He was a previous battle pass unit for when they released with Sakamoto days. And if you don't have him, go grind for Yamamoto. He is in the Rift stages, I believe, in the shop. You guys can purchase him, or he's a drop. One of the two. I honestly forgot. I have not touched Rifts only because I know when it first released, it was bugged and people couldn't win. And after that, I didn't bother on trying to get him. I didn't even get him when I was doing Boss Attack when they first released him. I should really get him, and I will most likely work on it so that I can release another video for you guys on if you don't have Umbrella Fang. I got you with the tutorial on how to beat this stage without Umbrella Fang, or maybe without Umbrella Fang and without Kirito, and you can use Crimson Owl and Yamamoto. So yeah, you guys, as you can see, the boss health is going down, but not as fast as with Kirito. So we're just going to continue selling. We're going to continue placing. That's basically going to be what we're going to be doing for the rest of the stage, and also using Eto's Owl ability as well. But for now, we're just doing this. We're going to continue doing this. It's not too bad. The boss is dying. Yeah, I can see that right there. Boss is dying. Overall, yeah, there you go. Owl Judgment, ready to go. And how are you guys feeling about the update? What do you guys think? I know a lot of people said that this whole stage itself is just, they don't like it, you know. A lot of people don't like how the boss is turning this game into like an ALS 2.0, as what other people are saying. And you know what? I can see where they're coming from. Maybe someone doesn't have all the time in the world to be doing this over and over, manually grinding, and you just want to AFK for a character. I get it. Honestly, I really do. But you know what? Hopefully I can grab enough of these Gogetas, or how do you call it in the game? What's his name in game? Primordial something. If I can grab enough of him to give out to you guys, I definitely will be. Just like how I have for Uta, I will be giving out a bunch of characters, and I believe this character in this stage is going to be one of them, because it is pretty hard for a lot of people to manually grind, especially if you have school, especially if you're not at home, you have homework and everything. And yeah, so yeah, seems like we won. There you go. GG's, you guys. It did take, let's see, 6 minutes and 28 seconds, and that's because also I did the ability for Eto with the whole thing, so maybe if I didn't have that, it would be a lot faster. But overall, there you go, you guys. You guys can complete. Also, thank you guys for 3K subscribers. I thought I would never say that. And giveaways coming soon. By the way, it's gonna be 33 X's.